again, you have done great Christmas shows there, which brought people home for Christmas. And I remember reading in the paper, women coming from Japan. I can't get women from Donohoe to come to me, and these boys are getting them from Japan. Hilarious.
The space can be as good as it wants. It's what it's on in it. It's put on in it. It's the emotion put behind it, and the work put in with people that are in Cavan. That is amazing.
Yeah, we do a yearly Christmas thing there, like kind of a fundraiser for them, you know. But we had people from all over the world came to Japanese and that. At the moment we have a girl in Cavan from Argentina, a Strypes fan, who runs the Strypes fan page, and she's travelled, she's spent her holidays in Cavan, see what the whole buzz is about.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and it's great, you know.
Have you encountered any negativity at all, any begrudgery?
No, very early on when we play in Dublin sometimes there's a bit of like a kind of, as anyone would, look at 12 or 13 would get up on stage and why there's kids here, for fuck's sake, that sort of thing. But then obviously then there's respect when we play and we go for fair play. They did actually end up, you know, whatever.
Possibly in the beginning there was a feeling that there was some sort of showbiz that we were making them.
Yeah.
You know, and that it was a sort of a boy band, you know, a manufactured thing. But as Pete said, once they start playing,
yeah, it couldn't have been further from that. It was just the most natural thing in the world that came about from just us growing up together and taking an interest in music together and all that sort of stuff, and just being supported by our families and doing that.
Like if I heard it, I probably wouldn't believe it at all. There's 16-year-olds playing with the reason. Yeah, right. Pull the other one sort of thing. Right.
It was quite funny actually that they couldn't understand why people were focusing on their age. I think even now though, if they look back and say the photographs, like Ross, the singer, was 15 when he did Jules Holland with Jules. I think he's the youngest performer ever on Jules Holland.
I don't think they always say as well. His second ever performance was in the Late Late Toy Show. Toy Show with Ross Farrell. And like, that was the second ever gig. It was our third gig. It's not like we were seasoned professionals at this stage.
You were. You had one more gig.
Old hands.
Exactly.
And he did Glastonbury, I think, at 15.
15 years at the end, we were 16, 17.
And he did. They had an album out at that stage as well. So
we'd have 3 albums out by the time he's 20.
Are you thinking about films, movies like Sing Street, so this kind of mapping of music in Ireland? But all that in Dublin, exactly. I'm thinking exactly what I'm thinking. You know, the next one has to be good. Next one has to be Cavan. It has to be King. You know.
I've been asked to appear in the Teletubbies there. Does that count? No, that doesn't count. No,
it does.
Oh.
But Sing Street I thought it was terrific.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
my daughter
loved it. Yeah.
There's another film in the works from Nick Kelly.
Oh yeah, we should mention Nick Kelly, who played in a great band back in the 80s called The Fat Lady Sings, and he's still a gigging musician, but he's directing a new film called The Drummer and the Goalkeeper, which the boys have a cameo role in, and a song at the end, and it's an independent film, but
well worth supporting.
Yeah. High hopes for that.
Oh yeah.
And of course the boys have taken technology, which is exciting for us in the traditional world because we never used it at all. We shunned it. But with the videos that they've been involved with, where there's films involved, their stuff is all wow, which is very catching. Millions of views, you know.
Finn King as well as some man who's doing a Trojan amount of work outside this country. There's another person who's grown out of them with the idea of being, you know, artistic and creative and has taken.
Joe Keenan, who I mentioned just there, who wrote the piece, he's his son. He's done all our videos. So it's
a little bit more. He's gone on to great success now. He's really sought after in London. And I should mention Cavan McCann, who's in LA. I had an email from Cavan yesterday. He's making a film called The Rising, and you know, the McCann family in Corbett, they're huge.
A cultural hot pot, Vincent.
Yeah.
There's a huge pot.
Never and a deep and endlessly deep one, I think. Yeah.
Kevin McGarren as well on telly.
Yeah.
There's people in every avenue of entertainment coming from Cavan.
Can I just Sorry, can I just ask? But my voice won't be in it, so we keep it the question and the answer. So how do you keep yourselves grounded, like getting it's a question and the answer.
It's never a problem being grounded, I don't feel, because we're always quite self-aware. We're painfully self-aware of our own insecurities and our own failing, that sort of stuff. So when we come home, we do it with delight coming home. I never feel like, I want to be away in LA, walking about with my top off. I never feel like that. I'd rather come home and just sit at home and watch telly. I never feel like I could never be anything other than grounded.
I think it's just something. If you're the kind of person that's going to stay grounded, you're that type. It's in your personality anyway, and we're very fortunate. It's like, I think it's just the kind of people we are, and we were never ones to get carried away with any news we got or any kind of thing. Anything was doing really well, whether it was like an album coming out or doing the level or something like that. It was never we never thought,